I want you to do a search for, way over here where it says search store help, I want you to do a search for page not found error. And then do a search because I want you to come across a special page, this very first one. Now this gives step-by-step directions on how to create custom 404 pages. As a matter of fact, it even is going to show how to customize the page. It also shows in here how to add a search box to the page. Wonderful information. And also how to set this page as the custom 404 error page that we should be showing. So again, the way that I did that is I went to our store manager and I went into page not found error. Now, if you have a big commerce store, this part isn't going to affect you, and I think that's pretty much what we're doing as far as help. This is the last thing we're covering today, and then we're going to get together next week at Wednesday at 1 o'clock Eastern time. So if you have other things you want to go check out, that's absolutely fine. Okay. Now, I want to click on this, and I'm going to open up in another monitor. Okay, that way I've got it. And now I'm going to go, the first step to doing this is to go into Store Editor and to make sure you're in Advanced Editor. So Advanced Editing Mode. So let's go into Store Editor. And this little red arrow, for those of you that don't know, puts you in, this is right here, this is kind of like a standard editor, and if you click that red button there, puts you in advanced editor. We're going to use advanced editor quite a bit. If you go to controls, you can change your default editor mode to advanced, and so that way it always shows it. All right, now we're going to click on Contents, and we're going to click on New, and we want to enter in an ID. Remember, this is the URL for this page. You can enter in 404, or you can even enter in 404 error. So I'm just going to call this 404-error. And if you, for the type of page that it is, I like to always do item. I mean, that's the one I use for sections, everything. It's just much easier that way. Now, you can also, if you want, you can use custom HTML. You can choose raw HTML if you're really good with HTML and you want to just do it all fancified. You can do it that way, but I would say 99.999, just do item and hit continue. All right. Now, the template ID is what should be there on a normal basis. Don't worry about changing that. For the name, what you can do is you can put this page cannot be found, or the page you are looking for cannot be found. Something similar to that would be absolutely perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of take an idea from these guys, and I'm going to put the name as this page cannot be found. Then I'm going to hide the product. Oh, Kent is asking overview on the Canonical, on the overview page about the relevance Canonical issue. What that means is BigCommerce puts all of your pages as relevance Canonical, and what that is let's say that you're trying to sell TVs and you're selling Samsung TVs, and you have one page that you use within your store. You have another page set up for Samsung TVs that you use for Google AdWords, and then you have another Samsung TV page that you use for Bing, people coming in from Bing. all three of them have the same content, but you design them differently depending on where they're coming from. You would use a canonical tag to say, use this one for the search engines, so that way you don't get hit with duplicate content penalty. So you don't need it. BigCommerce puts it in there automatically. Yahoo Store doesn't. It doesn't matter one way or another. You only should be using it if you're setting up multiple landing pages for same products or same categories. Okay, so now for the headline field, I kind of want to take another instant off of this, and I'm going to put the page you're looking for can't be found. We're sorry for the inconvenience. So I'll put that into the headline field. And I'm going to put in a little break here. To do a break or a line break, you just put in the little left alligator, I call them little alligator, BR, and then the right one. And let's go ahead and click update. So basically now when they come to this page, it just says the page you're looking for cannot be found. We're sorry for the inconvenience. Now we can add a search box here, or we can even tell the customers, you know, you can search, use the search bar above to find another item that you may be looking for. So let's just kind of put that inside of there. On that search, on that page itself, if you want to add another search box, all you have to do is click this to open it up in a new page. And here is the code for adding a search box. So come into here and copy. And let's go into the caption field and put, can we help you search for the item you are looking for? And I'm going to put in that form. I'm just going to paste it. Now, the only thing you have to do is you have to change the store account name to your account number with Yahoo. And what it is, it's up here in your URL. It's the YHST all the way over until you get to that first /. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to replace store account name with that ID. And that page will show you on there what they mean by that. And then I'm also going to put in here, if you still can't find what you are looking for, please feel free to email us. And now I'm going to go over to their site and figure out where their contact page is. And I'll link to that. Okay, and to do that, I'm going to put in ahref equals. Now, if you're looking for how to do links and you're not exactly sure how to do them, I've got a couple of videos on our site. If you go under Store Editor Tutorials, let me see, one choice for your store. Let me get into our site, and then go into Yahoo Store Tutorials, and then go to Yahoo Store Editor Tutorials, and it will show you how to add an image and how to add links to your image, and it also shows you how to add images to your left nav bar. All of those will show you how to do that. And now I'm going to click Update and make sure everything works. Perfect, perfect. I think I want a little more spacing, though, with can we help you? Help you search. So we'll do edit. I want a little more spacing in there, so I'll click update. That's a little bit better. I'm going to make sure the email us link works perfectly. And I'm going to make sure the search works. I want to search for software, so make sure that works. It's going a little slow, but that's all right. And that search is working. Perfect. Great. Now also, if you go to that page, the Yahoo Store will give you kind of some best practices below that you might want to consider putting in there. some really great stuff, so just make sure that you kind of look it over. All right, and now we go in and we are going to publish our changes or publish all. We want to make that page live. And if you scroll down the page just a little bit, it now has where we need to put this information at. To set the page not found error handling option, we need to go on the preferences link in the site settings column. So let's go ahead and go to manager and go to preferences. Okay. And page not found handling, we can go to the home page or use a custom store editor error page. And so here we just have to put in that ID. And if I'm not mistaken, we put in 404-error, and we'll make sure that that works. 404-error.html, and that works. So now we can hit change and publish our order settings, and that's it. That's all you have to do to create your very own custom 404 error page.